Hello and welcome to my first tutorial, A Beginner's Guide to Scratch Junior. Today we will be looking at how we use instructions to create computer code. You're going to copy some code to help your character race across the screen. And then you'll have the opportunity to modify your code to help your sprite win the race. On the orange house button. Next, tap on the plus symbol to create a new project. Meet Scratch. He's a sprite. You can add sprites by clicking on the plus symbol here. To select, tap the sprite, then tap the tick button. Let's look at some of the top menu buttons. Here we have a background button. Again, tap to select the background, tap the tick button to confirm. So today I'm going to ask my sprites to have a race in the park. I'd like to give it a title. At the top here we have a text button. Let's race. There we go. In fact, across the top we have two further buttons. 700 special coding languages. This is the reset to start position. We will need this later when we're using our codes. This green flag starts the code that you have created. So, computers have their own languages. Computers need good, clear, step-by-step instructions. Scratch Junior uses coding blocks. So the yellow blocks we use at the beginning, they're like the start of our sentence. Next we have the blue category box. These are motion blocks, and we use them to move our sprite. Purple blocks are look blocks that change the look of your sprite. So let's go back into my project. Green are the sound blocks for sound effects. Orange control blocks are used to control your sprite's motions. Red end blocks, they are like the full stops in a sentence and they need to go at the end of an instruction. And we're going to start our coding sentence. So first of all, I'm just going to move my two sprites by tapping and dragging them. And this is where, tap and drag, I would like them to start. And they're going to race over to the tree. So who remembers what we need to start our instructions with? It's the yellow trigger blocks. So what I would like them to do is at the start, they will start when I tap on the green flag. So let's tap on this block and drag it down here. So I'm giving some code for this character here, Tack. Her little picture's there. So we've told her, start when we click the green flag. I need her now to move. Do you remember what colour the motion blocks were? They were the blue blocks. So here we go. I want her to go across that way. My arrow's pointing in the right direction, so it's tap, drag and add it on. It's going together like a little jigsaw. And then I'm finished my sentence, so I'm going to just add an end block on. So let's tap this green flag at the top to see what happens. Oh, my character only took one step. I estimate it's going to take her 15 steps to get across the page. So let's put her back to the start position by using the reset to start position button here at the top. Have a look down here at my code. There's a number 1. I reckon that means she's only taken 1 step. If I tap on this and change it to 15, let's see if she actually takes 15 steps across the page. Do you remember how we can start our code? That's correct. We're going to click on the green flag. We did it. We made Tack race across the page. Let's reset her and get our cat to do the same code. So let's go over to the left here and click on our cat. And now we can see we've got a picture of our cat down here at the bottom where we put our code. Do you remember what colour the start blocks were? It's these yellow blocks. And again, when the green flag, so let's tap and drag that on. And then our motion blocks were the blue blocks. I'm going to drag that on. And then our end block was the red. And remember, how many steps did we need to take? 15. So tap on that number 1. And let's change that to 15. Okay, let's press our green flag at the top and let's watch our characters race. We did it. It's your turn now. Can you make your characters race across the page? Perhaps, rather than them both winning, you could find an orange control block that will help your sprite run faster. So, it's over to you now. You've seen the video. If you get stuck, watch the video again. It might be a good idea to pause it as you go along. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great time with your coding today.